Hello, and welcome to Beyond Books, where I talk about books from Book of the Month Club and beyond. I'm your host. I'm Renee. Let's get started. For this video, I was tagged by Farrah at Bookstalgic with the Ringing in the New Year tag, which was created by Bookmark Chronicles. Now, if you haven't visited either one of these channels, I strongly suggest that you give them a try. I will put links below in the description. Farrah at Bookstalgic does excellent book reviews without spoilers, and also in her videos usually has some amazing nature footage and music, which makes it definitely worth a look. So let's get to the questions. The first question is the best book or series that you've read in 2023. Now, I'm not sure if it was the best, but one of the most surprising books I read to me in 2023 was a book called Unbroken, a World War II story of survival, resilience, and redemption. The author is Laura Hillenbrand. And I was very surprised at how much I actually enjoyed this book. I read it at the beginning of 2023. I found it in the free library and just thought I'd give it a try. Laura Hillenbrand also wrote Seabiscuit and American Legend, and both of these books have been made into movies. She's known for really heavily researching her subject matter. And I found her writing as a result to be really detailed, very sensitive, very beautiful writing. Unbroken is about an Olympic track runner who joins the Army Air Corps during the Second World War. His squadron is very successful against the Japanese fighter pilots, but of course, there is a point where your luck runs out and his plane is shot down over the Pacific Ocean. Several of the crew members do survive, but they spend many, many days at sea without food, without water. They're eventually picked up by the Japanese and they're taken prisoner, and he spends a few years in a POW camp. So, I'm going to leave it at that. I don't want to put out any spoilers, but it's a great adventure and survival story. So the second question is authors that you've discovered this year and would like to read more from. During the summer of 2023, I came across a book at my local library called Gods in Alabama. I'll put links below to all of these books as I usually do. And that's Gods with a small g. So Gods in Alabama, the author is Jocelyn Jackson. I didn't know anything about the book previously, nor had I ever heard of the author. It was one of the suggested summer reads. It was on the summer reads table, and something about it caught my eye, and so I decided to give it a try. And it ended up being a favorite of mine for 2023. I really enjoyed her writing style. I thought the characters were well developed, well rounded. The relationships in the book were depicted very well. It has some suspense. There's some twists and turns. Not everything in the book is, or in the story is as it seems. Not everything is as it's remembered either. And at the heart of it, it is a story about a mother-daughter relationship and all of the emotions, misunderstandings, and baggage that that kind of a relationship can entail. So I also ended up reading two other books by Jocelyn Jackson. I didn't think either one were quite as good as Gods in Alabama. I also read The Girl Who Stopped Swimming and Someone Else's Love Story, but I would definitely continue to follow Jocelyn Jackson in the future and just keep an eye on what might be coming up next. Question number 3 is the best book turned movie TV adaptation in 2023, or the most anticipated adaptation for 2024, or both. So, on this one, I'm going to say that for a very long time now, I have been anticipating Patricia Cromwell's character and series of Dr. K. Scarpetta to be made into a movie or TV series, and it's not happened yet. But I'm going to keep the faith because it's rumored that Patricia Cornwell has been working with Jamie Lee Curtis, and that they do plan on making a series out of the Dr. K. Scarpetta books. So we'll see. I think it would be a great series. Dr. K. Scarpetta is a medical examiner, and with a team of family and friends of hers, she investigates murders, cyber crimes, serial killers, etc. Whenever and wherever there's an unusual case, there's Dr. K. So I think it would make a great Netflix series someday. Still hoping. Have been for many years. Number 4, have your reading habits changed at all this year, and have you gotten into any new genres? This year I probably read a little bit more horror than I have in previous years. And I'm not talking about Stephen King. Not that there's anything wrong with Stephen King. I do read his books. But I'm talking about branching out into some other horror writers that, maybe aren't as popular. I read Road of Bones by Christopher Golden, Blood in the Woods by J.P. Willey, and The Family by S.E. Green. All are kind of in the horror, thriller genre. And I definitely would be willing to read more from any of those authors. Those were good reads for 2023 for me. So question number 5 is favorite ship, romantic or platonic, of the year, or a new favorite character. I'm going to say my new favorite character is Andy Carpenter. He is a character in a series by an author named David Rosenfeld. He is a semi-retired lawyer whose wife is a retired police detective. He gets pulled into different situations where he's put in a position where he can really help other people out. He also has a house full of rescue dogs, and the titles all contain something about a dog. So the one I read was Dachshund Through the Snow, and I thought it was a fun read, and I would definitely look for more from him. Question number 6. Have you started planning your TBR for 2024, and how many books do you hope to read? I have kind of loosely started my reading plan for 2024. I have about 12 to 15 books on my shelves that I would like to get to for starters. So I guess you could call that a read what you own. I plan on reading 50 books in 2024. In 2023, I'll probably end up with 40, maybe 41, but more than likely just 40. So it's 2024 probably be just a little bit more than this past year. And I'll probably do a video about what's on my shelf, and we'll see how many of them I do end up getting to, because I do tend to get easily sidetracked when it comes to the world of books. Number 7, will you participate in any reading challenges or readathons? Maybe. It's a definite maybe. I did sign up to be a book prize judge, the YouTube book prizes. So depending on how many books I may end up having to read for that challenge, we'll see if I can add anything else, or I'm just going to have to play that part by ear. But yeah, I hear they're fun, and sure, I'd be willing. Question number 8 is any New Year's resolutions or goals, bookish, content related, or otherwise? I guess I have a little of each here. As far as books are concerned, I'd like to read what's on my shelf, at least 50 books, so I've already mentioned that. Content-wise, I'd like to do more videos outside, kind of like on location types. I have some ideas of places to go that would relate to the reading world in some way. And so I'd like to make some more videos kind of, outside on location type things. Otherwise, I would like to travel a bit more than I did in 2023. I have some local places in mind that I think would be of interest, and other places I'd like to visit. So we'll see how that goes, and I'll definitely talk about that on my channel, a little bit further. Uh, it's all tied in with the channel, and so I'm just kind of in general hoping to make my content more interesting. So as always, if you like my content, please subscribe, give me a thumbs up, give me a comment, hit the notification bell. I do appreciate everyone who has subscribed to my channel so far. And remember that you are the author of your own story. So ring it into the new year with joy. And thanks for watching.